Is there anything better in the summer than a big, fat, juicy Costco hot dog, you guys? The only problem is you cannot find buns that fit them. I have looked everywhere. But guess what? We're going to make our own. Let's do it, guys. Hi, guys. It's Miss Bakes a Lot. And today we're going to make hot dog buns. And here's why. I love Costco hot dogs. But the problem is you can't find buns to fit them. I have looked everywhere. I've looked online, I've looked at every store, and I'm pretty sure that Costco used to sell them, right? But they definitely don't now. So guess what? We're going to make our own, you guys. Let's do it. Okay, so we got our flour in our pan. On medium-high heat, we're going to add a half cup of milk, half cup of water. Do whole milk if you have it. And we are going to whisk this constantly until it forms a pudding-like paste. So if you guys have seen my cinnamon roll recipe, this will look very familiar to you. This is about 3 to 4 minutes. Really want to keep your eye on this, guys, because once it goes fast. Can you guys see this thick pudding-like consistency here? That's what we want, okay? As soon as we get to there, we're going to take it off the heat. Okay, and to that, we're going to add a quarter cup of water, and we're going to make sure it's pretty cold because we're trying to cool this off. Give that a good stir. We want to cool it off a little bit because we're going to add 2 eggs, and we don't want to scramble our eggs. First, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of oil, too. Give that a good stir. And then we're going to add our eggs. One at a time. To kind of temper it a little bit. Now, we want to make sure this isn't above 115 because if it is, it's going to kill our yeast. So I am going to take mine's temperature. I'm sure it's not, but I'm going to make sure because I don't want to start over. So I'm pretty good. I'm I'm below 115, so I'm pretty good. Also, before I forget, you guys, I know you've been worried. I got my BTS Oreos. Thank you, Erica. I know you guys have been probably losing sleep, but I got them. Okay, so we're going to pour our Tangzong mixture into our dry ingredients, and we're going to let that go for about 5 minutes with our dough hook. You guys, I am so sorry. I don't know what happened, but before we let it go for about 5 minutes, to your flour, you're going to add 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of instant yeast, and 2 teaspoons of salt. And you're going to give that a good mix. Okay, so I got 4 tablespoons of butter here. I am just going to throw a chunk in every so often, and when it is incorporated, I'll throw another one in. It may take a minute to come together, but it will. And you can stop your mixer every once in a while to kind of bring the dough down and up from the bottom. All right, well, that took forever. Okay, really, it was like 7 minutes. But after the butter came together, it still was kind of loose. So I ended up adding a tablespoon and a half more flour to mine because it wouldn't like come together good. So if you're going to add more flour, do it like half a tablespoon at a time. That's what I did because you don't want to have too much flour because you don't want, dry hot dog buns. It's sticky, a little bit tacky, but not sticky. Like I don't have anything coming up with me. See, we're going to put this in our bowl. I have sprayed it with Pam. You can oil yours, butter yours, spray yours, whatever. Just going to work it just a little bit into a nice ball. I'm going to put it in here and we're going to cover it. We're going to put it in its nice warm spot until it doubles. And it should take probably, I would think less than an hour because it's instant rice, but I'll let you know. I'll be back. Okay, guys, we're back. It has been almost exactly an hour, and my dough is definitely doubled. And we're going to punch it down. And we're going to turn it out. Now, normally, for hot dog buns, you would do 80 grams. You're going to cut them into 80 grams. However, hot dogs and buns are usually 5.5 to 6 inches. We're doing 8 inches because Costco hot dogs are 8 inches. So we're going to do 7.5 to 8 inches. So that is about 120 grams. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm not entirely sure how many we're going to get here. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is cool because normal hot dogs come in a pack of 8. Costco hot dogs come in a bigger pack than that. But anyway, now we're going to take each one and we're kind of going to roll it up like a nice little ball or like a dumpling, like that. And roll it over and kind of roll it into a nice little... Well, my phone rang, and so my video cut out. So you didn't get to see me roll them all into balls. But basically, you flip them over and roll them all into balls. And then I made 2, luckily, I noticed before I made all the hot dog buns. But I made 2 already, and the dough's kind of fighting me a little bit. So I'm going to cover it, and I am going to come back to this in about 10 minutes. You let it rest a little bit, and it'll act a lot better for you. So I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Okay, I thought these said about 10 minutes. We're going to try again, see if they'll work with me a little bit better. It says 9.5, guys, but I'm leaving it because when I tuck the ends, it seems to get smaller. Let's pinch it. Tuck them a little. Roll them up. Okay, guys, these are done, shaped, and they're going to go for their second proof, which should only be about 30 minutes because by the time I got done with these ones, this one is already kind of big. So, gonna let these go for about 30 minutes, and I'm going to actually turn on my oven now at 400. I'm going to cover these. I'm going to spray it with some ham. Cover them very loosely so that they have room to puff up. All right, so since it took me so long, these ones are pretty proofed. So I'm going to put them in the oven, and I took these 3 off, and I'm going to let them finish proofing while I bake these. You're going to put an egg wash on them, and you can be real careful because once they proof, they're pretty delicate. So we're going to be careful, and we're going to bake these for 15 to 20 minutes at 400 degrees. This one's a little funky looking. It's all right. Probably still hold a hot dog, right? I cannot tell you guys how long I have looked for a solution to the Costco hot dog situation. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm going to put some mustard and ketchup on this thing, and I am going to eat it. I'm just geeked. I hope you guys make these. I hope you guys, if you guys had the same problem I do, and I'm sure you did if you guys eat Costco hot dogs, but hope you guys make these. Hope you guys' summer is way better because I know mine's going to be. And thank you guys for watching. Have a great night.